Hey everybody. Hey, it's Dawn and Linda Hamilton with Impact with Dawn and Linda, and we teach relationship skills that actually work. We are going to be having doing a workshop of values, personal values, 7 core values, and how to discover those. So we would love to have you come and join us because we're seeing a lot of separation nowadays.
Yeah, let me pose a question. This question has come up just recently. So the question is, how can I change people? Can I make other people change? And the answer is really no. But let's dig further into that. So if you have a situation with a family member or a coworker or a friend where you've seen them change and become kind of a different person than you thought them to be, or in the case of a family member, if you grew up with that family member and you're seeing them drifting away and changing from who they are as a person, then you sometimes want to change them. You want to
bring them back.
You want to bring them back.
Bring them back, and they're not who they were.
Yeah.
It may be an adult child. It may be one of your kids that's gone into adulthood, and they're being influenced.
Right.
Other people that you know that you're like, wow, what happened to them?
Yeah.
They are changing, and I hardly even know them. They're being influenced, and it may be possibly because they're being pulled away from their core values.
Right.
And that's why we have to ask ourselves, why do we do what we do? Why do we do what we do? Are we people pleasing? Is there somebody that's influencing us for a reason that we feel like we need to go along with that?
Mm-hmm.
Are we misinformed? Are we there's just so much confusion going on in relationships and in the world. So we wanted to talk about that. And the only thing we can do is connect with our own core values.
Right.
And I got to tell you, there's not a lot of people that even know what their core values are.
Right. Yeah. And you know, when you see somebody change, or when you're changing, and relationships, they start separating, they start going different ways. You know, every relationship requires a little bit of compromise, because not everybody is exactly the same. So you may have to make some compromises if you wish to continue that relationship. Mm-hmm. However, those compromises have to be aligned with your core values and your principles. If they're not aligned with your core values and principles, then you're going to have a problem, because at some point you're not going to like who you become.
No.
So it's really important that you keep an eye on that. And that's where we want to help you with these 7 steps to finding your core values, and how to identify those and how to incorporate them into your life.
And build boundaries around them.
And build boundaries around them.
Got to have strong boundaries nowadays.
Right.
God's good boundaries here.
And it's, you know, and there's a lot of things going on in the world that can cause some of that separation or people changing. And you know, at the end of the day, you can't change somebody. They have to choose to change. And the same thing with you. They can't change you unless you choose to change. So really, really keep that in mind. And one other thing too, it's not what they're saying, it's how they're acting. So
Boy.
You know, the truth is found not in the words that are spoken, but the actions that are taken.
Yeah, that's it.
You know,
Bingo.
And so, you know, you may have someone telling you something and doing something else. And, you know, if that happens once or twice, it's one thing. But if it's continual, then you have to make a decision for yourself. Is this person really acting out what they believe? Because the actions speak louder than words. So, you know, we would really, really like to help you with identifying your core values and beliefs, and understand how to incorporate those into your lives.
And still care about other people.
Absolutely.
It's not about me. It's not like setting my values and I'm going to just knock everybody down like bowling pins.
Yeah.
No, it's about compromise. It's about loving and caring about other people,
Right.
and especially your family. And when that kind of all goes south, you can only do so much. You can still care about them, but sometimes it gets so dysfunctional that you can't come together.
Right.
So you do have to separate.
Yeah.
But we can go through those things and have an interactive group,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll talk about it and support each other and get some answers.
Yep. So drop a comment below. Let us know what you think, and look forward to seeing you at the workshop.
Yeah, and are you experiencing these things yourself?
Mm-hmm.
We want to know, and how you're dealing with it, because
Right.
we learn from you too.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
we'll see you then.
Okay.
Can't wait to see you.
See ya.